First, the headlines. Chief Minister N. Viren announces crackdown on militants over the Jiribam killings and legal action against those involved in the vandalism and looting of legislatures' homes. Eight individuals, including 6 women and children, allegedly killed by Cookie Joe Mar militants and a youth reportedly shot dead by Sanya SP, led to raids in Jiribam amid calls for justice from local leaders. Protests intensify across Imphal East District under fogs amid public curfew, demanding revocation of UPSPA and justice for Jiribam killings. Justice D. Krishna Kumar sworn in as 8th Chief Justice of Manipur High Court in ceremony at Ras Bhavan, Imphal, following appointment by President of India. Hello, this is Nishita Irengbam and you're watching ISCOM Prime News for this hour. Now let's see the news in details. Acknowledging the democratic protests that have taken place across various parts of the state following the recent killings in Jiribam, Chief Minister N. Viren Singh stated that a crackdown has been underway since the incident to apprehend the outlawed militants responsible. The Chief Minister was responding to a media query on the sidelines of the swearing-in ceremony of the Justice D. Krishna Kumar as the new Chief Justice of Manipur at Ras Bhavan in Imphal. The Chief Minister also commended the courage displayed by the CRPF during the Jiribam firing incident, which helped prevent further casualties. Regarding the reported vandalism and looting of gold ornaments from the homes of ministers and MLAs by miscreants, under the gaze of an hesitation amidst escalating violence in Manipur, he stated that such has prompted the government to shut down internet and mobile data services. He further informed that FIRs had been lodged in this regard and efforts are underway to erase all the culprits involved.
Borobekada Lady Kogi relief came the laser, but you some Tramanga mission. Police station of you kun some omali. Heidi Bur Sigi relief games in a aduga hojiki police stations in a pura overrun tanunaba at the lotion lagi lapa tim gang terrorist kangune cookie rocket launcher yauna rocket launcher captain you may say though adudai the CRPF in guna retaliate raba CRPF in retaliate ramaga terrorist militants into halam draba my tara tramatoi I call you mission praza samam sani to shirambaya pone and we should appreciate Central Board, Common Loreba, Central Force and Loreba, Port Ma'am, so I appreciate with them. I could get like the Angang board, the minor over to Soquina just young barbaric over doing the photo. I agree. How you hold it? And I in a suitcase, some pickle, and I in a pickle in a place, going to military. We're hunting them down. I don't know, do get my the Wiganu, I do Hoy Nakalani land from Nobrin across so Panyoni, Machine them Capin White or Punga. Come in this height to get a maximum best level the mission project in life, property, and then over the death and 100.
Elected members on November 16, the Manipur police have arrested as many as 32 individuals in the last few days, with a fresh arrays of 7 individuals in the last 2 days. The 7 individuals arrested have been identified as Wahengbam Jyoti Kumar Singh as 26 years, Kundrakbam Bikram Singh as 41 years, Monish Nepram as 31 years, Aribam Mirachandra Sarma as 41 years, Elangbam Harishan Singh as 34 years, also known as Dada, Laurembam Norozit Singh as 40 years, also known as Noni Singh, and Laimayum Kedarnath Sarma as 37 years. These arrests follow the earlier apprehension of 25 individuals in the days following the incidents. The suspects are believed to be involved in the violent acts, which included the torching of properties and the looting of homes belonging to elected officials. Investigations are on to name the other accused persons involved in the cases. The 8 individuals who were allegedly killed by Cookie Joe Mar militants, including 6 women and children, after being abducted, and another youth alleged sought dead by a senior SP, all in Jirivam recently, were led to raise at the PPANL Biodiversity Park in Ningsingkun, Jirivam today. Following a commitment from the state government, 2 joint action committees formed in response to the violence in Jirivam collected the victims' bodies from Silchar Medical College this morning. They were brought to the funeral site in a procession where large numbers of people paid their respects along the way. Speaking to the media, the father of the youth allegedly shot by the senior SP condemned the incident, stating that such a killing was inhuman. He expressed disbelief, saying that the senior SP might not have fired the sword if the victim had been his own son. Chairman of the Jiri United Committee, Mutumai Paksana Mangang, called on both the central and state governments to take decisive action against the militants responsible for the death of the innocent women and children. He also demanded justice for the protesters allegedly shot by the senior SP. Meanwhile, the president of the Jiri Development Organization, Elangbam Dewan, urged the central government not to remain silent in the face of such brutality. He emphasized that the people of Manipur seek justice for the killings of innocent civilians, particularly women and children, by the Cookie militants.
Akoina hygienic body, Manipur government and India government hygienic is Mara Laitaba Misam Nupi Angang Aduga IDP oina leiba internal displaced person oina leiba Borobres cycle gi mioi nupi angang taruka aduga ekoigi nupa aniga tamthina hato piramba sigumba jagrador incident ara khanaraga leidoroba asigi thaudo asida chenariba militants sindo madu hakpa charak pigadabu aindi oiba makoigi makhada inquiry yama thuna tawraganda madu makoigi terrorist act adugi damakta terrorist organization amani ana laukhokadim na habese mangjongna JOC na su Home Ministry da koi through Chief Minister Manipur Chief Minister kuthangda ko memorandum submit tawkhre.
Those the civil people are there, they have no weapons are there. This and that we also appeal to the central government to take appropriate action against these who are doing the terrorist acts in the Borobek circles. And we, the Jiri, all the peoples of Jiribam and the COs where it was coming here to check these bodies and will be buried on our infernal will be done into our part of Ningsingkun, the biodiversity fox. Then after that, we'll do a series of agitation will be there. We're electing here, so to do a funnel properly in Geneva.
In a press conference held today afternoon at the conference hall of the Old Secretariat in Imphal, Security Advisor to the Manipur government, Kuldeep Singh, provided an update on the ongoing crisis in the state. He informed that as of now, 258 individuals, including civilians, armed miscreants, and security personnel, have lost their lives since the conflict began on May 3rd last year. Kuldeep Singh also disclosed that the security forces had recovered approximately 3,000 weapons that were reportedly looted during the crisis. In addition, he announced the deployment of 90 additional companies of Central Armed Police Forces, which will supplement the 198 companies already stationed in the state to address the security challenges. The press briefing, attended by DGP Manipur Rajib Singh and senior officials from the Assam Rifles, BSF, ITBP, SSB, and CRPF, emphasized the collective efforts of various security agencies to ensure the safety and security of the people in Manipur. Kuldeep Singh reassured the citizens that the police administration, army and paramilitary forces were working together to tackle all the challenges posed by the ongoing unrest.
Approximately 90 companies of force extra over and above which was the actual deployment here. 198 companies were earlier, 70 more companies are coming, and a sizable portion of that has already reached Imphal. We are distributing forces to protect the life and properties of the citizens and vulnerable areas and vulnerable points. All these will be covered within a few days, and to provide all kinds of protection and security to the citizens, we will be making foolproof arrangements. We will be making district coordination cell and joint control room in each district, as well as whatever joint control room and coordination apparatus is already functioning in the state, we have reviewed that also. Number of SOPs have been prepared for deployment of forces, for coordination, for functioning, for fringe area security, for national highway security, and for any other important point which is to be taken care of. Police, administration, army, Assam Rifle, BSF, CRP is taking care of all kinds of. Today you must be knowing that the 9 dead bodies of Jiribam, the burial of that has been peacefully conducted with the help of all the forces present there, and all other measures they are taking. So with this view, we had called you here. If you have any queries for the incidents which have happened during the last few days, so we will try to answer your queries.
Sit-in protests were held today at different locations of Imphal East District, demanding the revocation of the Armed Forces Special Power Act, the abrogation of the suspension of operations agreement with Kuki militants, the designation of 10 Kuki MLAs and associated civil society organizations as terrorists, and justice for the recent Jiribam tragedy. The protests were organized at locations such as New Chekon, Bamon Kampu, and Kongba Uchekon by the respective local clubs and Meira Paiwi groups under the aegis of the Folks Working Committee. Speaking at one of the sites, a woman protester strongly condemned the inaction of both the central and state governments in response to repeated attacks by Kuki militants over the past 1.5 years. She cautioned the silence of the Prime Minister, particularly in the light of the recent killing of the 6 innocent women and children in Jiribam. The protesters expressed frustration over the lack of accountability and action, calling for urgent measures to address the ongoing violence and ensure justice for the victims. Madras High Court's Justice D. Krishna Kumar was sworn in as the 8th Chief Justice of Manipur High after taking the oath of the office today. The oath-taking ceremony was administered by the Governor of Manipur, Laxman Prasad Acharya, at the Darbar Hall of Ras Bhavan in Imphal. Justice Krishna Kumar, previously serving at the Madras High Court, was appointed as the Chief Justice by the President of India on November 20th. He succeeds Justice Siddharth Mridul, who retired from the position yesterday. The program also witnessed the presence of Rajya Sabha MP Leisemba Sanajauba, Chief Minister N. Viren, Speaker T.H. Setyabrata, Minister T.H. Basantakumar, Govindas Konthausam, Khashim Bashum, L. Sushindro, MLAs, Chief Secretary Dr. Binit Joshi, DGP Rajib Singh, Security Advisor Kuldeep Singh, and judges of the Manipur High Court, among others. President of the Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, MLA K. Megachandra, has sharply criticized the BJP-led governments at the centre and in Manipur for their failure to resolve the state's ongoing turmoil. Responding to BJP National President J.P. Nadda's recent letter to Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, Megachandra, in his X handle, alleged that the BJP's claims were misleading and politically motivated, while asserting that Congress' appeal to the President of India was factual and aimed at restoring peace. He accused the BJP of overseeing a collapse of law and order, citing incidents of arson and violence targeting government properties. Megachandra cautioned unfulfilled promises, including the Naga Peace Accord, prosecution of officials in fact encounter cases, and the deportation of illegal immigrants. Highlighting the Prime Minister's absence from the conflict zone, Megachandra claimed the double-engine government had failed Manipur and emphasized the Congress' commitment to restoring normalcy. The Committee on Tribal Unity, also known as KOTU of Kangpokpi District, and the Naga People's Organization, or the NPO of Senapati District, have formally pledged to put an end to extortion targeting Naga trucks and commuters traveling through Kuki majority areas. This commitment follows a productive meeting held yesterday, resulting in a joint declaration aimed at ensuring the safety and harassment-free passage of Naga traders, vehicles and commercial goods from Senapati District. The agreement assures that no Naga individuals or vehicles will face extortion or obstruction by Kuki groups. Both tribal organizations emphasize their dedication to facilitating smooth travel for Naga commuters and confirm that KOTU will take full responsibility for addressing any future extortion-related incidents. Violations of these agreements will be taken seriously and dealt with according to the gravity of the situation. The Meitei Huyen Langlong Sintam Sanglen Sajjal Academy Tentha branch commemorated its 26th Raising Day at the multiplex ground in Tentha, Thawal district today. The event was inaugurated with the hosting of the Lord Pakhangba and Belize Universal Friendships Organization's flag at the Sajjal Academy. Tentha Miamching by the president of the UFO Kurkul Battalion, T.H. Chow Waluwang. The program, organized with the sponsorship of the UFO, was attended by notable figures including President of Nupi Samas, Thokchom Ramani, retired Principal of Imphal College, Dr. M. Priyovarta, former President of UCM, Joy Chandra Kontauzam, and Advocate K.H. Kanta, who served as Presidium members. Delivering the keynote address, General Secretary of the UFO Central Committee, S. Yuhenba, emphasized the need for peace and prosperity in Manipur, urging the promotion of the state's rich culture and traditions.
Maliam dong dong koi mai tai hai bese samai dong hinga mi samai dong wangang changang mi he sa che si salam ya ki culture na sini ai na na sini hai bese dong koi me am punna maliam dong sak tang mi na dra dong mai tai hai bese koi ki maliam ki piti phura mak ta dong sak tang mi ji hai bese ko ki sa te ke koi mai bi bo marong pang pai phuna mak ta mai tai maroi na koi mai tai ki sinau jing da ok jen jari.
The Manipur State Power Distribution Company Limited has issued a stern warning to all high-tension and low-tension consumers, including state government, to clear their outstanding dues promptly. The company announced that disconnection actions had already commenced across the state and would be intensified immediately without further notice. In a statement, MSPDCL emphasized that consumers with significant dues must settle their payments to avoid disconnection under the Indian Electricity Act 2003. The company also reiterated its zero-tolerance policy towards power theft, bypassing, hooking, and other illegal consumption of electricity. Offenders will face penalties, fines, or imprisonment as mandated by law. MSPDCL highlighted that unpaid dues and power theft have significantly increased the company's financial burden as it purchased electricity from central generating companies. To address these, the company has announced extensive rage and disconnection drives, urging all consumers, including state government offices with substantial outstanding dues, to comply immediately. A landslide occurred yesterday evening along the Imphal-Zaribam National Highway in the Nung Dalan area, falling under the jurisdiction of Nungba Police Station, disrupting traffic flow. As a result, trucks carrying essential goods such as onions, potatoes and other items which had arrived at Khongsang railway station earlier in the morning were rerouted. Instead of proceeding towards Imphal, these trucks have taken the longer route through Bishnupur district, passing through Tupul. In response, the NHIDCL has been working diligently, utilizing heavy machinery to clear the highway and restore normal traffic. The Internal Quality Assurance Cell and Research and Publication Cell of Tamenglong College today organized a one-day capacity building workshop on academic writing. The workshop featured Assistant Professor in the Department of Economic, Dr. A. Solomon, and Assistant Professor in the Department of Political Science, Ngamtin Lun Tauthang, as a resource persons. The inaugural session was graced by the Principal, Dr. Kinthui Zinang Maremai, who served as chief guest, while the IQAC coordinator Namsurei Thomas Kamai delivered the keynote address. The main program was structured into 5 technical sessions covering topics such as the steps for writing research papers, research ethics, plagiarism, literature reviews and methods of data collection, referencing and the process of publication. The workshop concluded with a brief valedictory function, during which certificates were distributed to the participants. In a bid to address healthcare challenges in remote areas, Assam Rifle organized a medical camp in New Songzang Chandal district yesterday. The camp provided essential medical services including consultation, check-ups, treatments and the distribution of medicines. Over 315 patients from New Songzang and surrounding villages benefited from the initiative, which offered free screenings for common illness, maternal and child health consultations and referrals for specialized care. Medical professionals at the camp ensured personalized attention for each patient and conducted a health awareness session on hygiene, nutrition and preventive measures. In a separate initiative, the Assam Rifles also responded to urgent concerns raised by villagers in Kangla Tongpi, Imphal West district, where a rise in vector-borne disease, particularly dengue and malaria, had become a major health threat. In collaboration with local health authorities, they commenced extensive fogging operation yesterday to reduce mosquito breeding and to mitigate the spread of these diseases. At least 10 males were reported killed in an encounter with security forces in Sukma district of Chhattisgarh today. The clash took place in the jungles of Khorazguda, Dantewada, Nagaram and Bandar Padar. According to the Inspector General of Police for the Bastar Range, Sundaraspi, the operation involved the District Reserve Guard team and Central Reserve Police Force personnel. The authorities had received intelligence about the presence of Mayush in the area. Though the bodies of the insurgents have yet to be identified, several weapons including INSAS rifles, AK-47s and SLR rifles were recovered from the site. The search operation is still ongoing and further details are expected as the security forces continue their efforts in the jungle. Once again, the headlines. Chief Minister N. Viren announces crackdown on militants over Zaribam killings and legal action against those involved in the vandalism and looting of legislatures' homes. Eight individuals, including 6 women and children, allegedly killed by Kuki Joe Mar militants, and a youth reportedly shot dead by senior SP led to raids in Jiribam amid calls for justice from local leaders. Protests intensify across Imphal East district under fogs amid public curfew, demanding revocation of UBSPA and justice for Jiribam killings. Justice D. Krishna Kumar sworn in as 8th Chief Justice of Manipur High Court in ceremony at Ras Bhavan, Imphal, following appointment by President of India. Thank you for watching ISCOM News. Keep watching ISCOM News for more news and updates. Stay safe and have a nice day.